The Palo Alto Festival of the Arts is a popular fine arts and entertainment festival showcasing amazing artists with all different mediums. Here to share more is painter Tom Marlett. Tom, thank you so much for being here at Live in the Bay.
Well, I'm really excited about being here. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I'm so excited to talk about the Palo Alto Festival of the Arts, and we're going to do that in just a bit. But I want to know about you and your career as an artist. So where did you first get started?
It's been a long time. I literally started in 1972, so I've been at it for a very long time. I originally was in advertising, and I was very unhappy with that job, and I finally just quit and didn't really know what I was going to do, but my hobby kind of took over through a series of serendipitous events. And next thing I know, 3 months later, I was making a full-time living as an artist.
Wow. And how would you describe the medium in which you paint or create your artistry?
I'm an oil painter, so it's oil on canvas. It's done in layers, so it's layer upon layer upon layer. Each layer has to dry, so whatever I do on the first day, that dries, and the next day I paint on top of that, then that dries, and I paint on top of that. So
wow.
It slowly evolves.
And what kind of effect does that give?
Well, it gives it a feeling of depth and color. It's about putting the composition together, making that work. Mm-hmm. And it has a translucent quality to it.
Amazing. We have an example here that we'll get to in just a bit.
Okay.
It is beautiful, and I'm so happy that you brought that. But where would you say that you draw your inspiration from when it comes to creating your artworks?
Well, it's difficult to say that because there is no particular inspiration because it's an abstract, and so there's really nothing outside of me that influences me. So it's just a period of looking at each painting, and it leads me in a different direction. So there is just no dry well creatively. So the influence starts with a blank mind and a blank canvas, and I just start painting, then it kind of evolves from there.
You kind of let the art lead you.
It really does. It's intuitive.
Amazing. Well, I want to talk about this piece that you brought, so tell me about this one.
Well, it's what I call a primary painting, meaning red, yellow, and blue. Mm-hmm. So all color comes from red, yellow, and blue. That's what primary means. And so it kind of evolves from that point in time. And it's a very recent painting. I think I did it about maybe 2 months ago. It will be at the Palo Alto show. Mm-hmm. So it just describes what I just said as far as the layering process of it. You can actually see it if you look at it closely.
I think it kind of really has this cool 3D effect. Looking at it in studio from afar, it looks so just 3D. You can see the layers kind of popping out at you. I think it's beautiful.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, and about how long does this painting take you to finish?
This one took me probably about 3 weeks, something like that, because again, it's in layers. Usually 10 days to 2 weeks is the normal time frame. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they go up to a month. There's just really no way to know. It depends on how it's going and how I'm feeling about it and that type of thing.
And when do you know when it's done?
Again, it's intuitive. I mean, sometimes I have a long hallway in my house, and I hang a painting kind of in an area that as I walk by it, it's kind of like a flashcard. Mm-hmm. So it tells me whether it's done or not. And sometimes it's not adding something, it's taking away something.
Oh,
and then I finally know, when it finally grabs me personally, then I know that it's done.
Okay, yeah. The art is leading you.
It truly is,
yeah,
all the way through.
That's amazing. Well, we have to talk about the event. Tell me about the Palo Alto Festival of Arts happening in downtown Palo Alto this weekend. It's
been going on for 41 years. This is number 41. It's been an excellent show. It has 250 really fine artists that are all juried to be in it. It really spans the gamut of process as far as glass, sculpture, a lot of painters. So everything that's in the art world is there. So I highly recommend that people are looking for something in the art world to go to it.
Yeah, wow. And this is a family-friendly event, right?
Absolutely.
And it's free. Everyone can just come down and kind of walk around and check everything out.
Exactly, totally free. Lots of performance art going on, music all day long of different types. So it's really a fun event.
Yeah, what are some of the other artists that you're looking forward to checking out their works when they're there?
Well, I have a lot of competition there, I'll say that. There's a lot of painters there, but I have a lot of friends there too, so I always look forward to seeing them and having a conversation with them, because a lot of times that's the only place we can meet up. Mm-hmm. And so that's the fun part for me too.
And this event is put on by the Palo Alto Chamber of Commerce, correct? Why do you think it's important for them to put events on like this?
Well, I think it's great for the community, for one thing. It really does help the artists. This is how we make our living, so it gives us an opportunity to sell our work and have it be viewed by a lot of people. Mm-hmm. It's also sponsored by, along with the Palo Alto Chamber of Commerce, a group called the Pacific Fine Art Festivals, two great people that I've known for a long time that put this on, and they're very artist-friendly. So I think it's just a great event.
Amazing. And what's next for you in terms of art that you're working on?
I'm sorry, say that again?
What's next for any artworks that you're working on?
Oh
What's
my goodness,
next for you?
I'm working on 4 or 5 right now. I have another show coming up after that, so I'm always painting, it seems.
You're always busy painting. And where can people keep up with you to see your latest works or maybe purchase something from you?
They can do it online just by Googling my name. I have a website, that type of thing, or just the art shows that are coming up. There's a show, I don't want to plug that show right now, but Palo Alto is a great place to do that. And it's a great place just to meet me in person, and we can talk about whatever their interests are.
Awesome. Well, Tom, thank you so much for joining us here at Live in the Bay, and I hope you have an amazing weekend
Appreciate that.
celebrating all the wonderful pieces of art.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.